Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. I'm thrilled to be here to share angel messages with you. Before we get started, make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels mini course. It's free. There's a link in the description. The course will help you to really align and attune with your angels. You'll receive the messages that they most want to give you at this time. And there's a wonderful meditation that will support your connection and healing with the angelic realm. There is the link in the description, so make sure to get that. Okay, so let's get started. We are using affirmation cards today, messages of light. So what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart chakra, invite your angels in to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. And what I'll do is I'll just place these next to my heart. And again, we're inviting in that connection with the angelic realms. Just invite them to surround you, to embrace you in their love, in their light, in their healing. And as I shuffle them, our intention is to receive the message that is perfect for you at this time. It is exactly what you need to support, guide, and bring healing into your life. Okay? My hands are very hot today. So number 1, let's see. Oh, number 1, we got 2 cards. I let go, the first card. The second card is the Divine Sun. So let's read the I let go card first. It says, I accept my life as it is. I do not judge. I do not dramatize. I let life's events come freely, and I welcome the lessons they convey. I stop struggling now. I let go and know that God, or the divine, I like to say the divine, always gives me that which is most appropriate for my soul. That which is most appropriate for my soul. You know, it's kind of interesting with that because I don't have that sense of being given something that is going to be an opportunity, an experience to support your soul's growth. I always feel that we attract that on some level. We bring it into our lives because of who we are. It's like we're magnets, we're little magnets. So this letting go, I let go, what are you letting go of? Because your angels are saying, okay, let's go. Let go of whatever it is that is stuck, whatever's in the way, whatever isn't working. Maybe some language that you have that is stopping you from moving forward. Maybe it's a fear that is getting in the way. Maybe it's a judgment of others and of yourself. You know, we're real good at judging ourselves, aren't we? And those judgments get in the way because then we say, oh, I'm not good enough to do this, or I can't have that, or I'm not qualified to do this kind of career, have this kind of career. So what do you need to let go of at this moment that will support you in the long run? What do you need to let go of? Let us know. The next card for you is the Divine Sun. And it says, all powers reside in my inner being, as do all the riches and all answers. I go forward on the path of discovering this inner world, listening to my intuition and avoiding the games my mind plays. In so doing, I find the infinite source of love, my Divine Sun, the manifestation of the divine in me. So your Divine Sun is that light that is you. So let's look at this now. See, there is this person here that is holding up a light, and then there's the light that's coming in. So it's like attracts like, doesn't it? And then there's this Divine Sun that you're moving toward, the light that is you. It's almost like it becomes you. So as you let go, how I'm seeing that is, as you let go, you become that light that is all light, that is all source. You let go of the separation between you and source, between you and the light. How does that feel for you? as you let go of the boundaries between you and everything that is, all that you deserve, all that is possible. I love that. Okay, number 2. Let's see what comes up for you. It's almost coming up with a second card then. I offer. Oh, that's beautiful. So let's see what this says. It says, I lovingly offer up to the divine all my anger, sadness, and fears. Isn't that interesting? I think there might be a theme here. No wonder my hands are hot. I offer my past and my future. I stop doubting the divine. Thus, I free myself totally, for I know that the divine will put everything in place for me. It does not matter what happens. It will be the best for my soul. So it's an interesting thing with that. You know, I love these cards. I love the images of them. I love the idea of an affirmation that's there. But I almost feel with that it's like giving up your power to something else, to say, you know, okay, anything that happens, it's you bringing it to me, you know. And I feel almost as if there is a need for you to let go, for sure, to offer up your worries, your concerns, your fears, everything, to offer it up to source, to give it to the divine, to ask the angels to take this for you, to take this burden for you. And maybe in so doing that, you let go. Because sometimes, you know, we hold on to things, we think we have to hold on to them. And then maybe that act of saying, I let go, I give this to you, I am releasing it from my being, please take this from me. Maybe that act of doing that actually releases that energy, or begins to release that energy, so you no longer have that vice-like grip on it. But I also feel that when we say, you know, whatever happens, that again, this is the divine that is giving this to me, I feel that whatever is within you is what you create externally. Whatever is within you, then you're a magnet for the experiences that you have in your life. And, you know, when we think about the negative things that happen in our lives, don't blame yourself for that. Don't say, oh, because I was a magnet, I created this, and so because I was a magnet, I made this happen. I made these bad things happen. I don't feel that it's something to judge yourself about, because maybe we've said beforehand, okay, this is the experience I need to have in order for me to learn such and such. And so then there is an energy that is within you that is drawing that experience to you. And that experience may come in numerous different ways. So it's not something to blame yourself about. It's not something to judge yourself about. It's not something to beat yourself up about. And it may just be that we are in agreement with somebody else to have an experience where we're both involved. There's so much more to this than just you're a magnet to attract it to you. You know, so there must be something wrong within you, so you're attracting it to you. There can be so much more, because that's not the whole truth, is it? If it was, we'd all be beating ourselves up, wouldn't we? But I don't feel that that's the answer. I feel like there are jigsaw puzzles within our being, and there are numerous different pieces or cogs that kind of move around, that work so that we can experience whatever it is we have a desire to experience. And that's the magnet, that desire. And that desire is not always conscious. It's a subconscious thing. And that's why we're giving up our fears. That's why we're giving up our worries and our concerns. So that subconscious, so that the cogs can then be free, and we can attract to us all those wonderful experiences that we want, because we've released all those other experiences, and maybe that was the lesson that we needed to just release it. Ooh, I felt like I was on a bit of a soapbox there. How does that feel for you? How does that resonate with you? I free myself totally. I like that. I free myself totally. So when you receive this affirmation, how would it be for you? What piece of it would resonate for you? For me, it's that one piece. I free myself totally. Okay, number 3. Let's see what's coming up for number 3. You know, it's kind of interesting because I put blue on today. I really felt Archangel Michael around. And it's interesting that these cards have resonated with the letting go, isn't it? Because that's Archangel Michael, isn't it? With the sword of truth, with the release, with the letting go, with the cutting cords, etc. Okay, our final card is listen. Listen. So this, oh, I love that looks almost like a fairy, but there's an angelic presence that's there. I calm my mental turmoil so that I can listen to my heart. I do not worry about others' opinions. I discover the small inner voice and let it guide me. I trust this inner voice totally, for I know that my intuition always leads me towards my place within the heavenly plan. I love that. I love that. I love that it's listening to your intuition. You listen to your intuition to come here today. You listen to your intuition and you don't even realize you're listening. You are guided so much more than you realize by your heart, by the voice of your heart. But when you, and I know this from my own experience, when you push down that voice and you don't listen, then things might not work out the way that you planned, or the way that is supportive for you, or the way that is comfortable for you. When you push that down because of fear, because you think, no, I can't do that, you know, what about my future? What's going to happen then? If I do this, then something negative is going to happen as a consequence. Your intuition is guiding you for the best for you. But it's not necessarily just your intuition. It's also your intellect as well. Because when you think about it, when you feel into it, when you know it, you have all these layers of energy that make up your energy body. And you have your physical being. I'm getting lots of spirit coming around now. So if it was just about your intuition, then yeah, follow your intuition. You wouldn't have all these layers of energy. You wouldn't have your brain. You wouldn't have all the rest of it, because you could just follow on with your intuitive senses, your intuitive energy, and that would help you with your body, etc. But it doesn't. Your intuition guides you through that heart connection to your soul, to your spirit, to the divine, to the energy that is all around you. It guides and supports you. But so does your intellect. So does your mental state, your emotions. So does your spirit, all of that energy, your emotions, your mental state, your intuition, your soul, your spirit, your angels, your guides, nature, everything. It's there to give you information. So use all of it. And your intuition helps you to connect with everything that is unseen, helps you to connect with your soul, helps you to connect with your light, so that you can use everything at your disposal to make the best decisions for you. How does that feel for you? How does that sit in your soul? Does that feel good for you? Don't let your fears get in the way. Again, I'm feeling that sense of fear. Don't let your fears get in the way of you connecting and listening to your intuition. Sometimes we think, oh, but I listened to my intuition and it didn't work out. I listened to my intuition, I went from A to B, and then when I got to B, it's like it didn't work out. Maybe that's how it was supposed to be. Maybe you were supposed to go from A to B because there was a lesson there. Maybe there was something to learn. Maybe there was something to experience along the way. Maybe there was somebody that you needed to meet as a consequence of you going with that. What then? I remember years and years ago, I went with my intuition and I started doing consultations in this particular space. And it didn't last very long. And my fear I could feel this fear that was coming in. And as soon as I let go of the fear, other opportunities came in for me to take another step. And it was just a stepping stone to move me toward where I needed to be. And you're always moving toward where you need to be, aren't you? It hasn't stopped. You're not supposed to just be here. You're still moving. But our fear sometimes gets in the way. There's a wonderful book by Paulo Coelho called The Alchemist. If you haven't read that, check that book out. It guides you through a story of letting go of fear and really following your heart. So I feel that is what the message is from your angels. Let go of fear, follow your heart. And use everything at your disposal to guide you on your path. So use everything. It's almost like having a group of people that are there that are giving you their opinions and you weigh up what is right for you. Okay, let's do a little process. Just so I was about to start, my cat came into the room. So we are going to connect with Archangel Michael, and we're going to invite Archangel Michael to support us as we release and let go of fear. So what I'd love for you to do is find a comfortable place to be. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, close your eyes. Invite Archangel Michael into your being, into your space, into your light, into your energy. Invite Archangel Michael to surround you with this being's most beautiful light, love, power. And as you're surrounded, make an intention now that the energy that is around you is helping you to release the fears, helping you to let go of them. And as you let go, those fears move up to the surface of your being, and they all start moving up out of your being into a big bubble above your head. They might look like a soap bubble filled with colors. And they're floating up. All these fears are floating up into that bubble. And Archangel Michael's energy is just helping you to release the fears. No need for a sword. No need for cutting cords. Just the presence of this angel helps you to release and let go. And the energy is lifting up into this bubble above your head. And as the bubble gathers all of these fears, it gets lighter and lighter, fills with so much radiance. It's glowing. Until it's taken everything that you're willing to release and let go of. And the bubble lifts up, and Archangel Michael cuts the cords between you and this bubble. And the bubble lifts up, 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 out of your energy, up into the atmosphere, and it bursts. And as it bursts, all these sparkles of light and energy rain down onto the earth. They are made formless and harmless by the light. And as they shower onto the earth, they become part of the earth. And all the goodness helps the flowers, helps the earth, helps the grass to grow, helps the water, the trees, even the crystals. And Archangel Michael now seals the energy around your being. That's it. And just fills you with love, fills you with power, fills you with light. And stands back in your energy. And notice how you feel. If you're experiencing anything different. Offer gratitude to this angel. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes. Felt good. I love that. I love that bubble. Okay. These are always guided by the angels. Don't know where it's going until we do this. Okay, so make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels free mini course. The link is in the description. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. And thank you for sharing my work. I'm so grateful. Sending you lots and lots of angel blessings and love. Bye for now.